Hold up! Hold up! I forgot something important. Ugh. Let's just sort out the settings here, yeah? Let's just sort out all the settings. Don't want that like that. Yo, yo, yo! Welcome on in, everybody. I'm just getting set up, ready to go. Can't drink on the way, so it might be a couple minutes. I'll just make sure all the audio is working and everything. Where's the webcam? There it is. Okay, okay. So that's working. That's working. Audio's working. Microphone's working by the looks of it. Yeah, looks like everything's good. Looks like everything is good. I'm just gonna set that to studio mode. Go into that one. Intro. That's about get out of studio mode, right? I'll be right back. I turned you off, damn it! I turned you off, you damn stream closed captioner! I turned you off! Oh, that's good. Alright, okay. Okay. Focus on mic. Hey, we're all good. Nothing wrong here. Alright, we're all live. We're back. We've done a couple of dungeons already. We've joined the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. And by the sounds of it, we're going to be confronting the Amaljar. From what I remember. So it looks like we got a confrontation with Ifrit. So whose fire will be better? His or mine? But that said, let's get right into it. Alright, the intro fucked up. Swear. Weird. I don't know what it was like for everyone else, but it just blipped on my screen. Okay. Okay, all good. All good. Everything's working. Blasted here. Did it blast? It blasted? Rude. So rude, honestly. The intro does not know its place. It doesn't work and blasts everyone's eardrums. That's what it does. But we're not here for that. We're here to get some story time done. So let's go. Ready to begin, are we? That's the spirit. So then, the mission is to investigate a crystal robbery and a spate of abductions. Crimes which we believe to be connected. Assuming we are correct, it is likely that any discoveries we make in relation to one will further our understanding of the other. Now, since the attack on their caravan, our friends at Amalgina and Sons Mineral Concern have double security over all their shipments. In light of this, it is my judgment that the abduction shall be our priority. According to our preliminary findings, the majority of the missing were last seen in the vicinity of Camp Drybone. So, that would seem a fine place to begin. A fellow by the name of Isengard serves as the camp's de facto leader. Pay him a visit and see that he gives us his full cooperation. Camp Drybone. Did I even have the 8th right there? I don't even remember anymore. What the hell was I doing last time I was on this game? What the hell? I teleport. But why is he? Oh, hey, I do have Camp Drybone. Up you go. Right where I can see you. There we go. Honestly. Anyway, let's just go ahead and teleport to Camp Drybone. Camp Drybone, we got plenty of gil. Plenty of gil. It's not going to be that much of a worry in the early game. It's when we get to the later stages of the game that things really start to go to hell. 999 gil just to teleport somewhere. Sometimes even more. Isengard! I'm Isengard. Here to search for the missing folk, I'll take it. Minfilia sent word that an adventurer fitting your description would be along. You mean a little Lalafell wearing a suave hat and a staff? A dashing young fellow oozing with black magic. Yeah, that would be me. She also warned us to be wary of the Amaljar. It seems we know who the culprits are at the very least. Now, I bear no official title at this camp, but the people here have come to look to me for leadership. You have my word that I'll do all I can to help see the victims safely returned. Ooh, free glamour this fella. Don't mind if I do. And we grow even more powerful. Anyway. Let's get right to it. Minfilia names the Amaljar culprits in all this. You would do well to investigate them first. Much harm has been levelled on these lands by Amaljar hands. The flames burn where they might, but their light cannot stay the darkness in all places at all times. Whoa, random car! There have been brutal murders of callers at the Church of Saint Adama Landama. Innocents wishing no more than to pay their respects to the dead. The poor souls deserve a proper burial. I would see to the deed before mongrels catch their scent, but I know not if the Amaljar still linger. Would you secure their remains for me, friend? You'll find them on the eastern road. 12 willing, you may even come to learn something of what the Amaljar seek in this area. Sure, as long as I get to blast some Amaljar, I don't mind. Don't mind if I do. I'm going the wrong way. Or am I? I can't tell anymore. Oh, this is the right way. Up, 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 up you go. Ha, I'm taller than you. Where are these dead? Oh, in front of you. Ripe corpse. 3 ripe corpses. And 2 Amaljar to blast to hell. Here we go. little too overpowered for this. I have too much power. Interesting. Too much power for them to handle. Well, Ifrit's gonna be a blast. 2 more. Of course, I forgot about that for the massage. Right, I need 1 more tuku. I don't see any more tuku. Right there. Right there. In front of me. Because why wouldn't they be? Come here. Be incinerated by the flames of disaster. Okay, over to Eisenbad. Here we go. It's good to see you returned. Were you able to secure the remains of our fallen? I like how it's just a flower for the image. With the bodies given back proper to the earth, the souls will find their way across to the other side. You've done a noble deed this day. I thank you. Now then, what of the Amojar? Did you see any? Surely such massive monstrosities as they cannot conceal their presence, much less take their quarry unawares. I mean, 2 giant towering Amojar did come across, but they're kind of smithereens at the moment. So there were Amojar remaining, after all. I feared as much. Their part in the lowborn disappearing is all but confirmed. But I sense there is more to this than meets the eye. The occasional Amojar raiding party would not account for people going missing in these kind of numbers. The total is too great, and the questions too many. It would not surprise me in the least to learn of another hand in this. But whose? Countless travelers pass through Dryburn every day, and even if it were one among them, how would we best discover who may be implicit in these vanishings? The only one useful to me is the bronze piece for Gil. What say we turn the night to the common folk themselves? It may be among them that we find the reason for these vanishings. 12 forbid it be so. Hang on. It's already a little hot in here, and apparently the weather over in England is going to be absolutely atrocious tomorrow. Hell, for the next week or so, it's going to be atrocious. 30 plus, having a laugh. There was a merchant by the name of Ungust who was born here in Dryburn and grew up in the Golden Bazaar. Rough character, but he knows the people here better than anyone else. I'd wager he's at the inn quaffing away the day's earnings. Here, I'll write a note for you to show him, else he's not like to speak to you. I have a feeling I know who it is. Is it the same guy? I think it was. It is! It's the same guy! We kicked his henchman around earlier. Well, it was like a stream or 2 ago. Well, gods be damned. You're that bloody adventurer who threatened me back in Uldar. When the 7 hells do you want with me now? Yeah, have the note. Dear friend, missing people, please help. Yours, Isambard. Folk around here as wary as they come. They'll turn tail and run if you so much as pass wind nearby. Played them all for fools and cooked some hard labor out of them, I did. If anything, they're even more timid than before. What with all the disappearances. You can go talk to him yourself if you don't believe me. Hungry beggar. But please, sir, just leave me be. Devious derelict. You don't look the part. I've nothing to say but this. Foul take who or whatever's been feeding off us slow folk. Petrified pauper. What do you want from me? I don't know anything, I swear. Please don't kill me. Look, I know I made my guy look just a little sinister, but come on, he's not that terrifying. He's not that scary. Hang on. Nah, this guy looks like he just wants to help people out. Help people out and cause absolute destruction for everyone in this whole realm. Sorry, don't know what came over me there. Just as I told you, wasn't it? The whole lot of them are terrified. There's been talk of folk getting abducted. But if you ask me, they simply up and moved on to a better place. This place isn't exactly Costa del Sol, if you know what I'm saying. Suspicious. Suspicious? He's absolutely suspicious. That said, I already know what's going to happen. Darn my memory. Welcome back, Chaotix. Have you learned Art of Import? Oh yeah, I found the same guy I met last time. He's an absolute asshole. And even more so of an asshole when he's drunk. Free swears. Baka. You skipped. Alright, I see. I suppose I should have expected as much from Ungust. While another thought occurred to me in your absence. The common folk are nothing if not fervent in their religious beliefs. Perhaps if they speak freely to their gods, then the clergy may know something of use. Hey. And these outfits are no use to me, so I'll just take the silver piece, I guess. If we would know what the common folk speak of to their gods, we've no better place to ask than at the Church of Saint Adamalandama. It is a small and humble church found to the northwest of here. And so long as you are headed there, might I ask you to deliver this embalmed corpse? A morbid request, I grant you, but it must be borne to burial, and I trust none more than you to see it done. Seek out a man named Marquis. He tends the graves of the Lich Yard. He will tell you where the body is to be interred. carrying dead bodies around, are we? Oh, look, more things on the hunting log. Sorry, you can bury the body in a few. I just gotta complete the hunting log. It's a good experience, believe me. I am not going against the church with this. I am Marquise, yes. A body? Of course. There have been so many bodies of late. I apologize, sir. If you seek a place of burial, then there is an empty grave atop the ridge. Take the path and lay him to rest there. Isn't Sid hiding in this church somewhere? No, I don't know what you're talking about. No, really, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh! It's up there! I've gone the wrong way! Directions! No! My greatest weakness. Nice burial. So, how did you dig the hole? May they all walk in Fall's realm. What? Missing people? I'm afraid I cannot help you. But maybe Sister Orson can. She has been kind to me. Everyone has been so kind. Don't know why though, Pardon me. You'll find Sister Orson within the church walls. Yeah, just dig the hole like a dog. I hear you have done us the service of burying a fallen soul. Please accept our gratitude and extend it to Isambard when next you see him. You seek knowledge of missing drybone inhabitants. It is true, I am closer to the people than any other of the order. I confide in them, and they in me. When they wish to speak to their keeper, Fall, I am the medium through which they do. Should I learn anything pertinent, I will be sure to share the information with you. I only wish Marquis would be more helpful in the matter. I pray he did nothing to offend. He saw terrible things during the calamity. His scars run deep. Indeed, he seems to now prefer the company of the dead over the living. While tragic, I fear such behaviour ill befits the church. I received word not long ago that one of our recent visitors, a man called Thancred, I believe, took offence at his conduct. I must have words with Marquis, and soon. I don't remember that being a thing. Thancred took offence at Marquis' words. Here we go. Thancred should be around. Hey, thank you, Calyx. A burial is no easy thing. Even when the departed is a why is it? Wait, no. There we go. Why was it on auto? Even when the departed is a stranger, were you able to learn aught of the missing common folk? You've been keeping yourself rather busy of late, haven't you, Calyx? A pleasure, my dear Isambard. The name is Thancred, and I share a passion with you and our mutual friend here for learning what's become of these missing persons and why. I too spoke with Ungust, more times than I care to count. There seems to be some truth to this notion of the common folk speaking their secrets only to those in service to the gods. Prostration, prayer, penance, abject deeds done behind closed doors, away from prying eyes. Who better to take the pious unawares than she who takes confession? The good sister Orson herself. Orson? She wouldn't. She couldn't. Even the most beautiful roses have thorns, my friend, and you would be wise to keep an eye to this rose. Still, the Lich Keeper Marquis, I swear to the 12 I've seen that face elsewhere before. That's gonna be a fun bit. Sister Orson, it cannot be. Though she is wanting to travel to the Golden Bazaar on her own, and it is not uncommon to see her speaking to the children. But no, it could not be she, could it? I grow weary of these suspicions. I know there is one child in particular that she is fond of. Pray seek out the boy, Calyx, and see if you cannot glean something from him about Orson's activities. Sure, because we're supposed to... Because supposedly we know exactly who they're talking about, right? We know exactly which child among hundreds in Dryburn specifically Orson talks to. I'm going the wrong way. Give me sprint. There we go. There we go. On our way to a bizarre place. Come on. Oh, they've been doing extreme trials. There's a bird, so they've been doing Heaven's Ward. It would help, Chaos, if you could speak English properly. You know? Use your word mouth. Oh, there we go. Woo! Oh, we don't need that at the moment. Uncombed urchin. Look at this. 5 different kids. Well, 3 different kids and 2 Lanosaurs. I can't tell if they're kids or not. Goodness me. You're supposed to tell me I know which one specifically? Please help. Sister Austin went out all on her own and hasn't come back. She always reads to me right here about Fall and the Order and the other side. I told her I lost my shiny thing and she went looking for it. Well, if the monster's outside her, please find her. And Sister Austin is in danger. Oh no. I want my chocobo! Damn you, sprint cooldown! No, I'm the better mage. You got that thunder? Here's a thunder for you. Ah, 2 more damage. Now die. You're a disgrace to mages. Yoo-hoo! You alright there? You are the one from the church. Thank goodness you arrived when you did. It seems my gratitude is yours yet again. You spoke with the child? Yes, well I was able to find his lost trinket. It is a ring given to him by his mother before she passed. I will see it safely back to him. I forgot there's a fair bit to do before you actually go up against Ifrit. Fair few cutscenes if I remember correctly as well. Oh god, wait. You're all the way back at Drybone! Hello? You left a second ago. Oh, did I not? Did I not grab that? Fiddlesticks. A bit of time, we will be able to get a mount soon. I think it was level 30. Thinking of that. It is something like level 30 where you get your first mount. But the problem with this at the moment is I am far ahead. I am like 5 levels ahead. Ah! I was too efficient. No. And I may have had an earring equipped that boosted my XP like nobody's business, but oh well. Sister Austin was attacked outside the Golden Bazaar. God's defend. I will secure a room at the inn for her should she require any rest. Searching for the mementos of orphans and risking your own well-being in the doing, no less. Certainly not the dastardly deeds Thancred would have us believe. I'm well glad I reserved that inn room for Sister Orson. It seems she received greater injuries from her attackers than she initially let on. Thankfully, she is expected to make a full recovery. But now, on to the matter at hand. Thancred came looking for you once more. He left word that he will be waiting at the Amaljar encampment to the southeast. I pray the two of you are able to uncover some evidence regarding these disappearances. First things first. My inventory. It must be sorted. Get rid of these. I'm being stupid. It's not that one. Character configuration. Which one was it? Which one was it? I really should have thought about this beforehand. Oh, here we go. Now when I do this. There we go. That's more like it. Great. Well, we got a run ahead of us. Hey chat, if you ever go through this game, don't level up quickly in the early going. It does not help. You will not get that mount any quicker. Oh well, it technically does help. You get through your enemies way quicker. Problem is, you get through them too quick. Ah, there you are, Calyx. So good of you to come. Indeed, I've heard all about good Sister Orson. Eisenbart said her wounds were serious. It would seem my suspicions about the poor Rose were misplaced. But false though they were, perhaps my suspicions were not entirely without merit. Whilst following Sister Orson near the Golden Bazaar, a band of Amaljar caught my eye. I tracked them as far as this encampment, but, well, let's just say that I'd much prefer to keep my distance and remain here. This, of course, brings me to why I requested you, dear Chaotix. Would you be so kind as to take a look inside? You lazy sod!
Why don't you go in there yourself, coward? Huh? Surely you of the Scions could really do all that with no problem.
God damn it, Thancred. hell of it. I'm blasting some cows. Nannies. Whatever the hell you want to call these. I'm smaller, less likely to be seen. He'd probably do that anyway if I was a Roiganin or an Elizon. Working obviously behind. Yo, what's up, Axel? You doing alright? You doing alright over there? Doing alright. Ooh, I got Aurora. Nice. Oh, got that. 2-1? Yeah, tell me about it. There we go. That's one more for the hunting log. Miss you. Oh, God. Is it that boring without me? Oh, wow. I really am less likely to be seen right now. Huh. What do you know? Bye. Happy streaming. Yo, thanks for dropping in. Appreciate it. Take care. Can I sneak back out? Can I actually sneak back out? Am I going to get proven wrong? I'm smaller, less likely to be seen. Is that actually going to be a thing right now? Are we being serious here? You gotta be joking. Bad! Bad! Bad ammo jar! You do it next time. Freaking Thancred. Womanizer. Rat. You managed it on your first run through because I thought it was a mission fail if I didn't. I blasted through everyone. I didn't try and sneak my way through. I went guns blazing. I was a monk, and I'm pretty sure at the time I just managed to get the dash in. Oh no, wait, dashing is way later on. Dashing is level 30. The shoulder tackle. Oh no, I had Steel Peak at the time. I was having fun with that. Well, did anything tickle your fancy? Yes, I got a little note here for you. It's a queer leaflet. Here, it's all you're getting. Making me go through all that. This leaflet. See the wealth of knowledge to the hands of your children. It looks to be some sort of assembly to provide the power of work. The lettering though. Atrocious, is it not? And these bits about knowledge files seem somewhat less than studied. I find it hard to believe one among the order penned this. Pray, take this to the inn at Camp Drybone. Let's see what Sister Awesome makes of it. She's gonna know. She's gonna think we suspect her. I mean, we technically did. But we don't know, so it should be alright. It should be alright. Why is the spring always on cooldown? Ah, my savior comes again. To what do I owe the honor this day? What is this? Blasphemous. These are not our teachings at all. This was not made by any true brother or sister of the order. Of that I can assure you. Come to think of it, weeks ago the church was plagued by missing garments. Could someone be posing as a priest of the order to deceive the people? The plot thickens, Chaotix. Our culprit pretends to be a priest to lend credence to his deception. There is no doubt an irony in there somewhere. But I suspect we have a worthy adversary on our hands. I shall consider how best to handle this. For now, tell Isengard what we have learned here. Sure, I'll go tell Isengard what the hell happened in here. What's up, Isengard? Posing as a priest, to think. Yeah, well, you should go say that to Altair. You know, the assassin. These troubling notions aside, this is gratifying to finally be able to move this investigation forward. Thank you once again, Chaotix. I shall keep my ears and eyes open, now more than ever. He was good at it. He was absolutely good at it. I'm kind of jealous. The places I could sneak through. Get rid of that, so we don't need that. I don't want to talk to you. You're scary. Isengard, you people are scary. Look at that guy. That one over there. Suspicious. Isengard wants to help you identify and apprehend the false priest. I'm afraid I have not seen any unusual activity, nor have any at this camp given me cause to doubt them. But unless we can identify the culprit, and soon more innocents will fall victim. Do not despair just yet, my friend. An idea occurs to me. Our suspect has been posing as a priest, using leaflets bearing false promises to lure the poor. Let Chaotix and me serve with light by posing as impoverished souls in need of succor. I dare to hope that this will yield us the answers we seek. It will be a dangerous undertaking, but you two are more than capable of looking after yourselves. I'm next to useless in a battle, but I can supply the garments for the disguise. These old tunics and slops should serve your needs, so long as you don't mind the smell and the stains. These will serve very well. You have my thanks. Listen, Chaotix, so as to lay the foundation for our little ploy, we must make it widely known that more vagrants have arrived at camp and are desperate for coin. To this end, I want you to don the old garments Isengard has lent us and beg for work around the camp. Before long, the false priest should catch wind and approach us. I gotta ditch the outfit? What horror is this? Oh! What was it? Weathered shepherd's slops and weathered shepherd's tunic. Well, you know what? It actually doesn't look too bad. As long as it went well with the hat. I have preached the teachings of Azima, the warden. Hast thou come to partake of the honey of their wisdom? Azima is keeper of the sun and goddess of inquiry. All is laid bare beneath the light of her divine countenance. Open thy heart to this light, needy child, and thou shalt want for naught till the end of days. Yeah, it could be worse. It could be way worse. And you are? Another refugee by the looks of you. The immortal flames have neither work nor coin for your life. Be gone, and see to it you don't make a nuisance of yourself. I've been refused from the immortal flames. But my resume, I'm Warrior of Light. Or at least at this point, trainee Warrior of Light. You know, taking a trainee Warrior of Light, how dare you. Oi, oi, when my name is known across the world, you will be first to burn. He won't know what's hit him. No, he will be his trousers will be set on fire. Is that shield on his back? Ooh, I can heat that up. Wow, it's on its back. What is it? You have a dark streak. You, not I. My phone changed it and accused me. The phone knows the truth. The phone knows the truth. I am chaos. I am both light and dark. While you, I think you're the one with the dark streak, don't you? No, don't play the intro again. Rude. Sweet and fluffy? I don't think so. Try and play that intro again? Denied. God, not again. Look, being poor doesn't give you the right to pester whomsoever you like. Why don't you keep your own kind out by that muddy pond of yours at Drybone? Greetings, good sir. Is there aught I might assist with you? Oh, I don't believe there is. I'm afraid our wares are very expensive. Mayhap you should join your fellows out of the pond north of Sandgate. Oh, who else is there to talk to? Is it down here? Or is it? Oh, there he is. Adelstan. And I was about to get to the good part. Looking for work, you say? Sorry, but we don't have any openings. Now get out of here so I can finish my story. Good. The disguise has worked. They've all been fooled. And why aren't you in disguise? All my hard work for nothing. God damn it. You have quite a knack for being a nuisance, Chaotix. The camp is abuzz with talk of newly arrived vagrants. And though we were unable to attract our wayward transgressor, we were able to learn that the poor have a commune by the pond north of Sandgate to the east of here. The eyes of the authorities do not reach that place. Rather ideal for spiriting away helpless souls. Let us go there and wait for the kindly priest to come and offer us aid and comfort. Needless to say, you'll need to remain in disguise. Hey, if you don't get into disguise, I'm changing. I'm going back to my normal outfit. Get in disguise, Thancred. Get in disguise. Be a good little paw sod and play along. Good lord. I'm out of sprint. Would you look at that? I'm out of sprint. 20-second cooldown. I can keep this up. Spawn my fun, why don't you? A fine morning for catching false priests, wouldn't you say? You look absolutely smashing, Chaotix. Positively dressed for deception. All that's left then is to wait for our quarry to appear. God. Oh, you poor unfortunate souls. There's no way for men to live, no way at all. Who are you? What do you want? Be at ease, child, for I mean you no harm. I am a priest of the Order of Nord Thor, and I come to offer you succor. This leaflet bears the teachings of Nord. Trust to them, and they will surely set you free from the shackles of penury. A tempting offer, but I'm afraid I must decline. You've given up the disguise already. On account of that atrocious performance. You would have made a god's awful mother, Ungust. What? How did you know? You bastards tricked me. I don't have a sensor. Please don't hurt me. I was only doing it to protect my people. Is that so? Do continue. Very well. I'm a man of the Golden Bazaar. Raised there, if not born. Some moons ago, the Amaljar raids began. They would... Oh, excuse me. They would appear sudden as a sandstorm and plunder and pillage at will. Our defenders couldn't stand against them, few as they were. Everyone lived in fear. I wanted to save my people, but being a merchant was all I knew. And so I did the only thing a merchant could. I approached the Amaljar in hopes of brokering a deal. In return for sparing the Golden Bazaar, they made demands. Outrageous ones. Demands? Of what kind, pray tell? First of all, they wanted the schedule for crystal shipments from the Nanoa mines. For this, I bribed one of the workers to leak me the information. Next, they wanted me to bring them people. So I posed as a priest to lure in the vulnerable and give them over to the Amaljar. I didn't have a choice. Protecting one's home is a noble thing, but at the cost of innocence? You could have sought the aid of the mortal flames, but yet you did not. I suspect you are not telling me the full story. What made you sell out your own people? Speak! That was good. What did you say? The coin was good, I said. I could sell mole meat for a score of lifetimes and not even see a fraction of what the Amaljar pay me. You sacrifice innocence so that you could line your own pockets? Words fail to express the contempt I feel for you. Spare me your contempt. If you want to blame someone for the mess the world's in, then blame yourselves or the gods. Ah, not you again. Hi. Were you the one leaking the Immortal Flames patrol routes to the enemy as well? Spit it out. Whoops, wrong button. No, I know nothing about that, I swear it. At this stage, I'm rather disinclined to believe all that leaves your mouth. But no matter, there'll be enough time to learn the truth. Okay, Alex, be a good man and take word of these developments from Infilia, would you? I shall prize everything I can out of this filth. The abductees are still somewhere out there. Our foremost priority is to rescue them. Oh, God. Oh, that's when I get my... Okay. 35, so when I get my fire free. Okay. This way. More fire, mage! More fire! That's ice! Silly little mage, you meant to incinerate your opposition, not freeze it. You're not meant to leave a trace behind. Right then. Now then. Before I forget, I'll have my outfit back. Thank you very much. Yo, Tataru, how's it going? How you doing? How you doing? Okay, Alex, how goes it? All's well here? At least on the bookkeeping front anyway. Jump over you. I'm too quick for everyone. Oh, right, you can catch him standing around here, don't you? Solo's there, you find a Riange in the back as well. Need a back. It's weird seeing everyone here. Ironbound? Wow, he was here for that long? Holy hell. I realized Ironbound wasn't around for that long. But it's here? Wait, hang on, Brent? It's the merchant from the carriage. What the hell? When was he here? Well, but ain't the lad from the carriage. Fancy meeting you here of all places. Me? I'm just here to deliver a shipment. Now where shall I tell him to put it? I honestly don't remember him being here. What the hell? I've never... Oh, well, hell. I don't remember that at all. I wonder where else we can find him. Welcome back, Helix. I'm pleased that you and Thancred have been getting along. I see. You have done well to uncover the truth. My thanks for the report. As Thancred said, we must ascertain where the abducted were taken, and none but the Amaljar know the answer. Suffice it to say, they will not willingly part with this information. I fear blood will be spilled before all is said and done. I am level 28 and is offering a level 18 weapon coffer. I am too powerful for these people. Oh sweet, this is where we learn about materia. Though we seek a peaceful solution to the primal problem, we must needs be ready to fight for our cause. That you might take to the field suitably prepared, I would have you meet with a goblin acquaintance of mine. His name is Mutamix Bubblypots, and he is a scholar of no small repute. Mutamix is renowned for having introduced a revolutionary method of enhancing equipment to Eorzea. The knowledge of this method was once a closely guarded secret, but thanks to Mutamix and his students, it has now been disseminated to the great benefit of all the realm. It would serve you well to acquire an understanding of the process. For this purpose, I shall lend you a blade. Take it to Mutamix and bid him use it to demonstrate his craft to you. Mutamix is ever to be found at his camp in central Fanalan, a place known as the Bonfire. Look for a pillar of smoke, and the way will become clear. First of all, I'm gonna teleport over there, that black rush. Second of all, I'm just gonna go for a quick break. Quick toilet break. So I won't be long. So BRB. A video. It might help if you played. Oh, you gotta be joking. That explains that. Huh. Alright, I'm gonna have to move those video files. I'll be right back. Brrr. Alright, 1 second while I see about this damn video. Is it working? I go to edited videos. Reset. Interesting. Very interesting. Back to that. Power issue. I've got too much stuff going on. Or at least a faulty connection with the second hard drive. I'll have to have a look. Let's have a look and see what's going on, because I don't fully understand it. Anyway, where was I? What was I doing? Mutamix. Right, we're learning about materia. Who is Uplander comes a tincturing of Mutamix bubbly pots. Fighty Tool drinks in Aries self. When full of Aries self, Fighty Tool changes to stony shine. Name of materia. If materia join with other Fighty Tool, then Big Eyes. Fighty Tool gains power of Aries self. Mutamix is reckoning that Uplander is friend of Minfilia. Yes. Tongue flaps reach ears of Mutamix with fastness. Minfilia wants Uplander to see power of materia. Uplander brings Fighty Tool to Mutamix, yes. The dagger. Fighty Tool is unstrung as eating tool. Make a good teacher show of power of materia. The materia master. Now eyes of Uplander point at Fighty Tool, yes? Materia join with Fighty Tool. Fighty Tool gains power of materia. Fighty Tool reborn. Here, Uplander, take Fighty Tool to Minfilia. Materia, strictly speaking, is a kind of crystal. It is created by drawing out the etheric constituents from a piece of equipment and then crystallizing them. Not just any old equipment will serve, mind you. It must have sufficient spirit bond, that being a measure of how fully an item has been imbued with its owner's spirit. When you attach a piece of materia to gear, you imbue the host item with its power. That's how Master Mutamix turned that dagger of yours from someone as would have struggled to cut steak into a weapon worth wielding. Uplander wishes to be joiner of materia? Then Uplander best fill brain case with knowings of crafty making. With knowings of crafty making, Uplander can become joiner of materia. If Uplander wants braincase to rattle with knowings of materia, Uplander best trade tongue flaps with learning ones of mutilants. With this character, we're not going to really be focusing on some of the other classes. I think I've said it before that we're just going to have one melee DPS, a healer, a tank, and then we've got the black mage already, so that's ranged DPS. But the black mage, the thaumaturge, I should say, at the moment, is going to be the main class. I don't think we're gonna be focusing on the crafting and gathering classes. Maybe way down the line, but for the moment I'm just gonna be focusing on main story with this character. I'm going to see about getting into some of the raids. Not like Savage or anything, or the extremes, but just like the normal raids, the alliance raids, and maybe some of the extra trials along the way. If I want to go for any like of the high-end content, the extreme or Savage raids, I'm going to be doing it with my original character. But that's if we end up doing or going for the extreme content, extreme or savage content, which I don't see happening for quite a while yet. Anyway, back to Minfilia. I think we should be close to heading back to Ul'dah in a few. I think we should be heading back to where Thancred is. I'm going off to rescue those refugees. Again! You! I called you last time! What did this poor creature do to you? You will be incinerated. More fire, young lad! More fire! That's ice! What is it with mages and ice? Huh? He doesn't know how to play Black Mage. There is a learner! No one else see that? He was doing Fire 1, then Blizzard, and then back to Fire 1. Oh, sure, you'll keep all your mana. Because while you're in Umbral Ice, you get your mana back. But your damage is not going anywhere with that. You're pretty much doing half damage. Whew. Welcome back, Helix. I trust your visit to the bonfire proved fruitful. Just a quick check, is everything still working for everyone? No audio issues, no microphone issues? Everything's still good? Nothing's misbehaving? We already had the freaking BRB screen misbehave on us. Let's not have anything else going on us. Indeed, here is your materia enhanced dagger. Now please stab me with it. What a remarkable difference a single piece of materia can make. Granted, the skills needed to manipulate. I can't read for English. I can't read for English. Nice, Chaos. Nice saying. You can't read for English. Nice. I can't read to save my life. Or speak to save my life. Kill me. Granted, the skills needed to manipulate the substance are not easily acquired, but one need only look upon the results to realize such efforts are worthwhile. As I'm sure you are aware, the quality of one's equipment can be the difference between victory and defeat. Materia may well give you the edge you need, Chaotic, so make it your ally. Now it is time we discuss the matter of your next mission. Pray speak with me when you are ready to begin. Lord of the Inferno, it's Ifrit time! Word has arrived from Thancred concerning our ongoing investigation. It appears he was able to extract some information from our friend Ungust, the false priest. He revealed that he is due to meet with the Amalja to discuss their dealings. The Immortal Flames believe that the meeting will present an ideal opportunity to ambush and capture the Amalja responsible for the abductions. And so they mean to have Ungust attend as planned. As the Amalja are anticipated to offer fierce resistance, the Immortal Flames have requested our support. I would have you provide it to them, Chaotix. Thancred is presently attending to another matter, but will join you as soon as he is able. Until such time as he does, you will be the Scion's sole representative on the ground. Before he left, he bade me tell you to save some for him. Such is his confidence in you, a confidence I share. When you have made ready, pray take yourself to Camp Drybone and report to the Flame Sergeant leading the mission. May you walk in the light of the crystal. Amalja time! And then we gotta deal with Ifrit. I did just get a weapon coffer, didn't I? Let's open that. Staghorn staff. I should probably sell some of these. Good, my inventory is filling up with duplicates. Anyway, Camp Drybone. Here we go. Here we go. First of the 3 primals in a realm reborn. That's a lie. 4, 5, 6. There's 6 primals. 7 technically. Am I missing any more? Ifrit, Garuda, Titan, Leviathan, Ramu, Good King Mogomog, Bahamut, I think that's all the primals in a realm reborn. I think that's all of them. I count Bahamut as pretty much primal. He's not, well, he's technically in the realm reborn, but he's part of the Binding Coils raid. Binding Coils raid. Let the Roigadan carry it, they say. What, you want me to carry it? Look at me. The box is taller than me. If I lie down right now, the box is taller than me. What, you want me to carry it? Shut up and carry. You're Chaotix Onimaru of the Scions. You know what? I kind of forgot. I named my character Onimaru. Chaotix Onimaru. My thanks for coming, friend. We're stronger for your assistance. Allow me to brief you on our mission. Our objective is to capture Amaljar and prize from them the whereabouts of the abductees. The lizard men aren't aware that their man Ungus has been exposed. When they come to the rendezvous point to meet the traitor, we'll spring the trap. Owing to the clandestine nature of the mission, we can deploy only a small contingent. Every member must count, and so we requested the aid of the Scions. The rendezvous will take place at the Invisible City. Please make your way there and lie in wait. We stand to learn much and more of the Amaljar plot if the mission succeeds, Chaotix. Let's make sure it does. Two of these guys look suspicious. This guy and this guy. But in the end, this one looks like he's gonna betray us. Look at him. He just looks so suspicious. His eyes speak, I am a traitor. Wait, where's the chocobo keep? Where's the chocobo keep? Oh, I didn't even freaking register. Silly me. Alright. Take me to Golden Bazaar. I can laze around for a bit. For about a minute. I want to ride my chocobo all day. I think Ifrit's definitely gonna be the best start for the best starting primal to fight out of the lot. Where it's just fire. Like fire is pretty much the basic element for danger, right? So just having the freaking fire primal go at us to begin with. Just to show how dangerous they can be. God forbid they sat us off with good King Mogglemog. That's the first primal. God damn. That'd be hell. Alright, let's get these guys. And yet again, I remember having so much trouble with these people. These rotting corpses. Oh, this was like when I first started, but nowadays it's just like, hey, you guys are there now. And that's a scathing blow. Kill me. Unsubscribe. Unfollow. I should not be allowed to stream. What a bad joke. Is the bait in place? Our man is in position, sir. Good. We make our move as soon as the Amaljar appear. Yes, sir. What is the meaning of this? Wait, something's amiss. Oh, he got us good. Traitorous flame soldier. Hey, got us good. I'm afraid your little ambush ends here. I eluded the immortal flame's clutches for moons before finally being caught. Did you not wonder how I managed it? 'Twas almost as if someone was feeding him information from the inside. Aye, every moment was known to me ahead of time. Now, as much as I'd love to chat a while, I have appointments to keep. They're all yours. Hmm. 4-8 against 4. Okay. We're just gonna...
blast them all to bits. Make them freeze, make them burn, everything in our power. I should probably target new ones first. Get this guy. Yeah, you can keep stabbing me, but it's not gonna do much. up your weapon or your comrade's a dead man. Ooh. Oh, hey, I recognize this spell.
Bring him. The rest of you march. Traitorous scum. Great, got by my own freaking spell. Would you believe it? Hey, there's the rest of the refugees. Would you look at that? The lizard men march us to their stronghold. They're preparing for something, and I, for one, do not want to be around when they finish. I fear the Amajan means to give us to the god as an offering. If I must die, then let me die a soldier's death, with steel in hand. You can technically do it with party of NPCs, but we're going to try it with some players. Probably only have to wait 5 minutes, I don't know. It says 5 minutes, but we'll see how it goes. Until then, we're just going to be in the just chatting section. Where nothing's loaded. Where not. Ha. Ha. Alright. Okay. I see. We're gonna play like that, huh? Uh-huh. Hard drive? Really? This is how we're gonna play? Okay. While that's going on, I'm going to take the time to fix all this up because this is stupid. Just download that again. There we go. Go to the download section. Typical, ain't it, for the hard drive to just fail on me while I was streaming. Oh god, absolutely typical. Alright. Okay. It was this one. Let's go down there. That wants to go about here. Shrink that a little. There we go. Don't know about everyone else, but I tend to prefer playing the actual game with other players. Playing with the NPCs aren't bad if you don't mind just playing with the AI and just getting through the story on your own. They're not bad. But after playing this game for so long with other players, it just doesn't feel right. Playing an MMO game with AI, it just doesn't feel right. I think I'll do this and then I'm gonna go grab a drink. It is absolutely hot in here. Let me open the window. God damn. Better than nothing. Get some air in here. We'll just switch back to Final Fantasy 14. There we go. Pretty sure if I did this with my other character, I would go in on my own and take it head on my own. Be able to kill it in seconds. I'd say 10 minutes total. So like another 5 minutes, and if we don't get in, we're going with the NPCs. While that's happening, let's talk to the rest. Never mind, we'll just go in. Lord of the Inferno, hearken to our plea. Lord of the Inferno, deliver us from our misery. O mighty Ifrit, Lord of the Inferno, your humble servants beseech you, grace us with your divine presence. Hi, Ifrit. Oh, mighty Ifrit, we bring before you ignorant savages who know not your godhead. If it please you, Lord, scorch their heathen souls with your cleansing flame, and mark them as your own. Bloody hells. Bring those to as well. Ha! Sucks to be you! What's going on? This ain't what we agreed. None but servants of Lord Ifrit may behold the rites of summoning. The souls of unbelievers are forfeit. No, spare me, I beg you. You don't deserve to be spared. I'll friggin' incinerate you myself. Pitiful children of man. By my breath, I claim you. Arise once more as my... Get out of it, Chaos Video! Now the hard drive works! Son of a gun! Feed my flame to your faith, and all who stand against us shall burn. Oh, mighty Ifrit, my one true God. Your words are my bread. Impossible. By what sorcery do you resist my master's will?
I am that badass.
Could it be? Your soul already belongs to another? Yes, that is the only explanation.
Bring it!
Forsooth, thy frail mortal frame can serve as a vessel to the blessing of but one.
I'll just turn that on. That's gonna get annoying if I keep doing that. Did I set...
That's all. Yeah, I did set that up. Okay, we can use that instead. Thy frail mortal flame can serve as vessel to the blessing of but one. Yet I smell not the taint of another upon thee. The truth of thine allegiance waxeth clear. Thou art of the godless blessed number. The paragons warned of thine abhorrent kind. Thine existence is not to be suffered.
Bring it! I'll take you on and burn your flames. My flames burn hotter. Oh god, it's an old Lalafell party! Lalafell's attack! Lalafell's attack! Oh god! Got it. Nice. Stick with the healer. Get those heals going. If it won't know I hit him, my flames burn hotter. My flames burn brighter. He doesn't know what he's dealing with. You missed! Oh, wait, you didn't set it off. There we go. Get him. Hey, we got him. Easy, GG. Lalafells for the win. Hey, we got another crystal. Pray forgive my lateness. You kidding? I took all that on my own. That was insane. Well, there was like 3 other Lalafells with me, and there was a smaller. I kicked it for its ass on my own. I swear. I was delayed by a congregation of Amojar zealots. I swear, each seem more evangelical than the last. Persistent lot. Ooh, good shot. Phew. I see the blood swan wasted no time extracting the captives. No less than I'd expect from the Flame General's handpicked men. As for those two, it is fair to say their hardships have only just begun. They have much to answer for. I feel I owe you an apology, Chaotix. Had I known this mission would prove so dangerous, I would never have left you to face it alone. You've been given a veritable baptism of fire. Well, let's continue this conversation in more agreeable surrounds. Camp Drybone, shall we say? This way, sir! Let's go. My flames were too much for Ifrit. So that was the mighty Ifrit. And what a disappointment he was. The readings are nowhere near what I had anticipated, even taking Ul'Dan interference into account. You should know better than to rely upon 5-year-old data left by the 7th Legion. Nor can we expect any form of support from the motherland given the troubles at court. We have only ourselves to rely upon. Ever the pessimist, my dear Livia? Promise me you'll never change. We've wasted enough time here. That meter of yours is too old to give any reading worth a damn. Not that it was all worth a damn for it to read, but I take your point. I suppose we must content ourselves with the knowledge that we've achieved our primary objective. Yet, I find that I am troubled by that adventurer's unexpected show of strength. Could such a foe prove a hindrance to our plans? Perhaps, but that is a consideration for another time. You have been given a task. That is your priority. I suggest you treat it as such. Fail to do as my lord commands, and I will spare him the trouble of punishing you. With allies like that, beware a woman in love. I shall need to be on my best behavior. This is neat having a little Lalafell party. That's quite a surprise. Let's get out of here. Oh, hey, I got a commendation. Nice. I got 2 commendations. When the hell was the other one? Probably in a dungeon. Bankrid, there you are! You lazy bum. You left me to fight Ifrit all alone. There are no helping some of these people. There you are, Calyx. Come, rest a while. You will have no better opportunity. After witnessing their god's ignominious defeat, the Amalja will be less inclined to risk our wrath. For a time, at least. Now, where were we? Ah yes, I was in the process of apologizing. I do hope you can forgive me. I arrived too late to be of any use. To you, or the abductees. It may be a whole of body, but the same cannot be said of their minds. For once a man is tempered. But it ill suits me to dwell on the negatives. Amidst all our misfortunes, there is still reason to rejoice. Ifrit is slain. And by your hand, no less. Well, duh, my flames burn brighter. That is the deed of no ordinary individual, Chaotix. Not that I ever thought you were ordinary. On the contrary, I have long suspected that you have the potential to shape the fate of this realm. What can I say? My fine eye for talent remains undimmed. Minfilia will be proud beyond all reckoning when she hears of your deeds. I trust you shan't object to my bearing of the tidings to her. That way I can claim to have contributed something to this mission. You, meanwhile, have earned yourself a rest. Take some time to relax and return to the Awakened Sands when you are good and ready. We can discuss matters in more detail then. Just don't take too long, will you? The realm's problems won't solve themselves. Whew. I need a drink. But let me see if I can get this whole freaking thing to work again. Hang on. I'm going for another break. But I'm gonna leave the screen like that. I need a drink. Holy hell. My throat is killing. Can't pick that up. Shame. You can hear it just bubbling. Sounds so good. Anyway. Mead in a tankard? Don't mind if I do. I feel like a Viking. Anyway. Let's get back to it, shall we? So we gotta report back to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I'm just gonna do a couple of things here. Not someone scream that this overlay. Let's put it like that. Okay. And then I'm also gonna do, and find it. I go to, where was it? Where did we see it? It was desktop, I think it was. Apps. There it is. Going to assets. Going to. About offline scream, feedback cross stream. Hang on, let me find the right file. That should hopefully do it a bit better. It's still a little off. You'll have to do. There we go. Here we go. Anyway, we want to head back to Horizon. Avast Mahassis Yo-ho. Wrong game. Wrong game. I think at this point... Oh wait, no. Because fighting Ifrit was, what, level 21? It was level 20. Which means we've got a fair few missions to go before we end up joining one of the grand companies. I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't remember anything that happens between now and joining the grand company, so... Let's see what we got. I'm already way over leveled for most of it, so... This ain't helping much either, because that's increasing the amount of experience I get. The Lord of the Inferno is dead. My flames were that much hotter. And no, he couldn't absorb them. It sucks to be him. The triumphant hero returns. Banquet told us the news upon his arrival. He is presently in the Solar giving a full report to Lady Minfilia. You should join them at once. Lady Minfilia is most eager to see you. I guess we're going in. My late arrival nearly cost Kaolix's life. I wasn't there when the Amaljar took him prisoner. And I wasn't there when they served him to Ifrit. Yet, by some miracle, he survived, but that does not excuse the fact that he should never have had to face such dangers alone. I failed him utterly. Just as I'm failing you all. What's done is done, Thancred. You can ill blame yourself for every... I like how Minfilia looks like she has like this deadpan tone on her face. It's like, really? He's blaming himself again? Okay, Alex, it's so good to see you again. Impeccable timing, my friend. I just finished regaling Minfilia with your heroic exploits. Banquet has told me everything. You have done well to return to us. Oh god, the mic. The mic, no! The perils you faced were undeniably great. Yeah, part of me believes that I had no cause for fear. And now we can put pay to our long investigation. As we suspected, the Amalja undertook both the robbery and the abductions with the aim of summoning their primal, Ifrit. Nor is this tale limited to Uldar. Similar incidents have been rife in both Limsa Lominsia and Gridania of late. I dare say you've been curious as to how these crimes are linked to the primals. Permit me to explain. Having manifested in the physical realm, primals must consume ether if they are to maintain their presence here. And the stronger they become, the more ether they require. Now, ether exists throughout creation. It flows through all life and permeates the very air that we breathe. Alas, this alone will not suffice to sustain the likes of Ifrit. Nay, he and his kind require a more concentrated source of ether. Crystals. It is for this reason that incidents involving crystals can often be traced back to a primal. Which leaves us with the why of the abductioners. To understand this, you must first understand how primals are born. When all is well with the world, primals possess no physical form. Their essence is dispersed across the great river of ether. However, when the world is plunged into chaos, those who worship the primals cry out to their gods for deliverance from suffering. These cries serve as a beacon towards which a primal's essence is irresistibly drawn. It is this coming together, or etheric coalescence, which grants the being's physical form. Once born, a primal gains strength from its followers' worship. The more numerous and fervent they are, the more powerful their god becomes. But the primals are seldom satisfied with such reverence as their adherents freely give. And in order to gain more power, they do not scruple to create followers. They do this by tempering mortals, a process to which you yourself were subjected. Yet, even as Ifrit took your comrades in his thrall, you alone remain unaffected. This is thanks to the power you possess, the Echo. We know not the why of it, but those blessed with the Echo are immune to primal influence. It is as though a greater power protects us. When first you came to us, I told you that the Echo would be instrumental in dealing with this primal threat. I trust you now begin to see why. The recent incidents all share a common trait. Meticulous planning. Such elaborate designs are a new development, and one which fills me with an unshakable sense of foreboding. While I share your concern, my presiding feeling is one of relief at your safe return. The immortal flames assured me that they will deal with the aftermath, so you need not concern yourself with that. We may rest easy for a time. I suggest you take full advantage of the respite, Chaotix. You may be sure it won't last long. Once the people learn the identity of the hero who felled Ifrit, I fear you will have nary a moment to yourself. Whether she intended to or no, Minfilia neglected to tell you something. Something I think it would be best you heard from one of us. Good lord. Freaking hay fever is gonna be a pain again. It concerns the tempered abductees that were rescued. I am sorry to report that all are to be put to death. The flames with whom you were imprisoned included. Needless to say, this information must not be made known to the public. I swear to you that we would not do this if there were any other recourse. But once a man is tempered, he is tempered for life. His very existence lends strength to the primal, whom he cannot choose but worship. And so we Scions continue our fight, that no more innocents need be sacrificed. I hope you will continue to stand with us, Chaotix. But I should be going. I must offer my apologies to the Flame General for the losses his people suffered. Till next time. Stop them. Till Alizé. Alizé can't do anything yet. It's not until much later. Gods forgive me. How many more lives? Louisoix would never have allowed this to happen. I have to do better. I have to be stronger. It's not till the end of Shadowbringers that sort of thing can happen. Think about that for a second. Not till the end of Shadowbringers. That is what? 2, 4, 6. Six, 8 years in the making? Something like that? Got a long ways to go. Yes, I do. I've got so much content to go through. A Realm Reborn, Heaven's Ward, Stormblood, Shadowbringers, and an Endwalker at the end there. Not to mention all the content in between a lot of them. I've got a lot. I've got an absolute ton of stuff to do. Minfilia is wearing a weary smile. Might it have something to do with your newfound fame? Until not so very long ago, you were but one of the many adventurers seeking to make their way in Eorzea. But for your character and courage, you erased the esteemed post of Envoy. Therefore you travelled the realm, aiding those in need without thought of reward, confirming to...
How dare you? Freaking voice mod. Don't you just love it? Especially since it sounds like Minfilia had helium! What do I bring up? Here we go. Let's read it all again. Until not so very long ago, you were but one of the many adventurers seeking to make their way in Eorzea. But for your character and courage, you were raised to the esteemed post of Envoy. Thereafter, you travelled around, aiding those in need without thought of reward, confirming to Thancred that the Scions would benefit from your aid. And no sooner had you joined us than you personally bursted the primal Ifrit. Of course, my flames were brighter and hotter. As I keep saying, I have to keep reminding everybody my thaumaturge power is just too great. You have achieved a great deal in a short time, and won fame in so doing. Alas, fame does not come without a price, as you will soon discover. We have guests, Chaotix. Or rather, you have guests. Why do I have guests? I don't even live in this building. Beg pardons. Ah, Lady Minfilia. Radiant as always. I love how they all just dashed in like they want to be the first one to greet this so-called hero. Patience. I am given to understand that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have but recently welcomed a new hero into their midst. I am here on behalf of the Maelstrom, Grand Company of Limbs and Leminster, to offer said hero a place of honor within our ranks. As you can see, Chaotix, your recent exploits have garnered you the attentions of the Grand Companies of Eorzea. Each organization would have Ifrit's Bane for its own. To this end, all three have had sent officers to court you. They would not ordinarily go to such lengths to enlist a new recruit. That they have is evidence of their high regard for you. Why is that not working anymore? I find myself wondering how word of Chaotix's deeds spread so quickly. That the Immortal Flame should know of his triumph is to be expected. But what of the other Grand Companies? Why is that not working? Come on, behave. Eep! Your reputation precedes you, Master Onimaru. That sounds kind of nice, Master Onimaru. How to get everyone in the world to call me that. Tis no ordinary man who can face a primal and emerge the victor. The Order of the Twin Adder has need of valiant men such as you. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us ensure that peace ever reigns of the 12 Sword. What a pleasure it is to finally meet you, Master Onimaru. My comrades speak of you in the most glowing terms. Why, even before you aided us against the Amarja and their dread primal, yours was already a respected name in Uldar. Our people know you and love you well. A man of your talent belongs with the Immortal Flames. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us secure a prosperous future for Uldar. The Admiral was not exaggerating when she said you have the look of a hero. Full often does she speak of you, friend. It is only natural that we should want you for the Maelstrom. Join your strength to ours, and together let us see the grand vessel of Limbs and Leminster to the shores of glory. Don't look at my guy's face. Lady Minfilia. Very well. Though I am quite sure you need no reminding, mayhap a brief summary of the situation would help to clarify your thoughts on this matter. As you know, the Grand Companies are all encompassing organizations empowered to call upon the martial, economic and technological resources of their respective city-states in times of strife. There are presently 3 such organizations in Eorzea. The Maelstroms of Limbs and Leminster, the Order of the Twin Adder of Gridania, and the Immortal Flames of Uldar. Serving the Grand Company means serving the nation to which it belongs. You will be charged with its defense, and tasked with advancing its cause. In return for your faithful service, you will be furnished with various rewards. some of which may well prove useful to you in your other endeavors. If you are agonizing over which of the Grand Companies best deserves your loyalty, be at ease. The commitment you make this day need not be permanent. Should you wish to shift your allegiance at a later date, you are entitled to do so. And yet, I can see that it is no small choice you face. A thought occurs to me. You will of course recall that the three city-states are planning to hold remembrance services. Of course, I friggin' sent the letter to all of them. Well, as part of the proceedings, I am given to understand that the letter of each Grand Company will deliver an address. Hearing these addresses ought to help you make an informed decision. What say you, my dear officers? A fine suggestion. You are as wise as you are beautiful, my lady. You are a flirt. Get out of here. Very well. Make Helix hear our leader speak, then return here with his decision. We eagerly await your answer. Where are you going? Back out that door! Oh God. I know full well that adventurers are by their nature a liberty-loving breed, and not best suited to the discipline of military service. But I strongly urge you to join a Grand Company nonetheless. While the promise of a reward is enticing in itself, it is not the only benefit. Oh God. No, that's fine. You are possessed of great power, Caelix, and with it you are capable of doing untold good. Yet know that great power is one to attract attention, not all of it friendly. There will be those who wish you ill, and you must needs be on the lookout for them. Yet however vigilant you are but one man. Mega cutscene section, yep. In the midst of a Grand Company, however, you will be one man amongst many. A friend amongst friends. Your achievements will be shared, and so will the danger. I can think of no better arrangement. Of course, joining one organization needs not mean leaving another. I hope that we can continue to rely upon your aid. The 12th knows that we will have need of it in the days ahead. The Grand Company seek to protect their own nations. We Scions, on the other hand, seek to preserve the future of Eorzea as a whole. Similar, yet not quite the same. Now then, I expect that you will be afield more often in the future. As such, I would have you carry this link pal with you at all times. It will allow us to stay in touch regardless of location. Eorzea is changing, Caelix, and you have the power to help shape it anew. It may be a mega cutscenes, but it is honestly one of my favorite bits because it's the introduction to my favorite duo, the twins. None can say what the morrow will bring, but so long as we believe in ourselves, there is naught we cannot achieve. Now it is time you made ready for your journey. Before you depart, be sure to speak to Tataru. She will apprise you as to where and when the remembrance services are due to take place. Get me away from the creepy men. They're all taller than me. The flames of disaster will protect me. Yeah, freaking right. Alright, Tataru, where are these things being held? I'm sorry about all the attention you're getting, Caelix. I might have sung your praises a little too loudly. And often. to a few too many people. Next time, I'll be sure to hold my tongue. Literally, if necessary. Anyway, I expect you want to know where and when the remembrance services are taking place. If all goes to plan, Gridania's Grand Company, the Order of the Twin Adder, will hold the first of the 3 services. And Elder Cetia Wakani Senna will deliver her address at Miketa's amphitheater. I should probably mention at this point that due to the organizational challenges involved in assembling all of the involved parties, it is possible that the order of the services might change. Still, there's not much we can do about that, so make Gridania your first port of call. Next, you'll need to go to Uldar, where Flame General Raban Aldin will be addressing the masses at the Royal Promenade. Oh, and it's rumored there's to be a special guest. How exciting. Last but not least, you must make your way to the stateroom in Laminza, where Maelstrom Chief Admiral Melrobe blows his wind. I can never pronounce the Chief Admiral's name. Melwib Bloith his wind. I always struggle with it. Will be given her address. The room is accessible via the Admiral's lift. Identify yourself to the sentry Zamphale and he will admit you. Got all that? Well, off you go then. I hope you find the remembrance service is suitably educational. I suggest visiting the city-states in my prescribed order, though with your record of impeccable timing and luck, the schedule may well change in favor of your preferred travel plans. Farewell. So much talking. So much text. Gridania first, yeah? Do it in the order Tatara said. Gridania, Uldar, Maelstrom. Gridania, Uldar, Maelstrom. Gridania, Uldar, Limsa, Laminza is what I should be saying. Excuse the hell out of me. Anyway, off to Royal Promenade. I'm just trying to remember, do they have voice acting on this one or is it just text again? Oh god, it's gonna be text again, ain't it? No! Why my voice can't hold all of this? My voice will be dead before I reach freaking Limsa. I think there was a voice, but I don't think there was a voice for the twins.
I lost my son to the calamity. The 3 Seedseers are all together.
Some say you couldn't take a step without stumbling over a body. Our forebears were once strangers in the Twelveswood.
Thank God there's voice.
Fearful of the Green Wrath, they hid themselves in the dark recesses of the earth. Yet they dreamed of basking in the dappled sunlight of the forest. Through great effort, they proved their worth to the elementals, and were granted a place beneath the boughs. So it was that Gridania was born, some 5 centuries ago. Working hand in hand, the Hyur and the Elysian settlers sowed the seeds of our civilization, and soon they were joined by folk of all races. So nourished by the waters of unity, and blessed by the light of the matron, Gridania flourished into the great nation it is today.
Do you see the Gridanian standard? There, hanging behind the Elder Seedseer.
Self-assured
The
youth.
entwined serpents represent the unity between Hyur and Elezen. An elegant symbol, do you not agree?
In accordance with the will of the elementals, we have embraced a life of peace. Alas, our neighbors have not always sought the same for themselves, nor for us. Though we Gridanians have no love for war, we have still less for those who would threaten our way of life. Ever have we fought to protect the sanctity of the Twelveswood. When the Garlean Empire brought its war of conquest to Eorzea, we rallied under the noble standard of the Twin Adder that we might push back the encroaching darkness. And it was we who prepared the ground for the reformation of the Eorzean Alliance, that all the peoples of this realm might stand united against the common threat. "5 years ago, the Alliance met the armies of the Empire upon the fields of Carteneau. It would prove the bloodiest battle in recent memory. Countless Gridanian lives were lost. As Supreme Commander of the Order of the Twin Adder, ever shall I bear the weight of our people's sacrifice. Alas, their loss was not the only tragedy to befall us that day, for soon came the calamity. The scars borne by our forest are a constant reminder of its violence. Our lives have been irrevocably changed, each waking hour a struggle to survive. Driven to desperation, some among us have strayed from the path of righteousness, resorting to banditry, poaching, and other unconscionable deeds. To compound our woes, the Ixal have returned in force, emboldened by our suffering. They test our defenses nigh without cease, and prey upon the vulnerable. So beleaguered from within and without, it is of little wonder that our unity now falters. Dark times are upon us.
Time was a man could walk the high roads without fear.
On this day, 5 years ago, countless Eorzeans laid down their lives that we might behold another dawn. Please join with me in honoring their memory.
And how do you propose to honor the memory of those you cannot remember, pray tell?
The destruction wrought by the calamity was indiscriminate. It dealt death to Eorzean and Garlean alike. Yet while we have labored to rebuild our homes, to rebuild our lives, the Empire has set about raising steel fortresses here in the Twelveswood. Let none be mistaken. The Garleans remain the greatest threat to our survival. If we are to stand against them, we must remember what it is to be united. Our many troubles blind us to the woes of our fellow man. Thence is harmony lost. Yet harmony is the founding principle of Gridania. We are gathered here to honor the fallen. Let them be honored not only in word and thought, but through concerted action. I bid you join hands with me once more beneath the Twin Adder standard. And together, let us heal the forest's wounds, that our progeny might live in harmony beneath these ancient boughs. For serenity, purity, and sanctity. We must think of the children!
Woods will be done.
It's up to us to protect the
All
forest.
the elementals!
Cool voice, because honestly, hearing Alize's voice at this point, it sounds so damn different.
If you'll permit me, Alfie no.
Oh,
And my sister, Alize, at your service.
So damn different.
I saw at a glance that you were a fellow traveler. You might call us students of history, sampling the realm's remembrances in pursuit of enlightenment.
It sounds so weird. Alphina's and Alize's old voices sound so weird. Oh, hang on. Yeah, still alive. Still alright, Brad. Oh god, welcome on in. How you doing? Well, no, Alfie's and Alize's voices sound so weird compared to the new ones they get. The Gridanians are unfortunate enough to have to contend with two priest tribes. The Ixal are unquestionably the more troublesome, being of a naturally warlike disposition, and want to summon their bloodthirsty primal, Garuda. The Sylphs, by contrast, are peaceful in nature, being mischievous rather than malevolent, and have long been on friendly terms with the Gridanians. I can't read to save my life! Until recently, at least. Alas, they have grown aloof. A change observed at roughly the time they summoned the primal Ramu. The Gridanians have no love for war, and they consider open conflict a last resort. Cooking in the heat and butchering people on Cyberpunk. I mean, giving them all friendly hugs. Cooking in the heat and giving people friendly hugs. Yeah, that does sound troublesome. You're still alive at least though, yeah? Though they clash with the Ixal ever more regularly, you may be assured that they do so in self-defense. As for the Sylphs, they are as yet bound by a peace treaty, though one wonders how long it will be before it is broken. The 12th was grievously wounded during the calamity, leaving Gridania vulnerable to attack. The people are hopeful that restoring the wood and thereby the power of the elementals will put an end to their woes. Yet how long would that take? Centuries, I'd wager. Debatable. Meanwhile, the Ixal will continue their incursions, spurred on by Garuda and her insatiable appetite for destruction. She's breathing. Alright. Whether the Gridanians like it or not, sooner or later it will come to all-out war. And when it does, the Order of the Twin Adder will need all the help it can muster. How valuable might the aid of a capable adventurer prove to them then? Alize is just not interested at all. Pretty easy to tell differences when you really look. There's just subtle differences here and there. The holster is on the right leg for Alize, while the holster is on the left leg for Alphina. Uldar. Thank God. Oh wait, that's Maldona. Thank God that they actually have voices, because if I read out every bit of these cutscenes, I would not have a voice. It would just be gone. I'd have to get text to speech to work. Where was this? The Chamber of Rule? Yeah, Chamber of Rule. Royal Promenade for the Uldar's Remembrance Service. I'm the same with the Yakuza cutscenes. You can't read all of them. Yeah, it doesn't help when you reach bits where there's just a ton of cutscenes, but there's just no voice acting whatsoever. You gotta read it all out. It's just, oh, it's awful.
Behold, 'tis the Sultana Nanimo herself!
And Roban as well.
Hark you, souls of flame, drawn to the bosom of the desert, where the fire burns brightest and shall rage forevermore.
Rauban's voice sounds bad compared to the new one he gets. Switzerland, they're a Japanese name.
Under the sage and judicious rule of the Ul dynasty, we have wrought sand into gold.
You're just butchering the names, or just not reading
and
them.
glory of Naldal have our brave sons and daughters flourished and prospered. I speak of Uldar.
There, at the Flame General's back flies the Grand Company's standard. Note the sigil. The golden scales of order balance the jewel of prosperity with the flame of might.
Great and many are the gifts our nation has given the realm. In Eorzea's darkest hour, on the killing fields of Cartano, none spent more in blood and gold than we. Thus was the 7th Imperial Legion laid low.
So that's how it happened. How soon history forgets.
Yet many left our gates, never to return. Let us pray for our absent brothers and sisters, that they might know happiness in the great beyond, as Thal's honored guests. If the fates were fair, the price we paid that day would have bought us victory. Alas, they are not. And now, but 5 years into this 7th Umbral era, the spirit of sacrifice which granted us our strength is all but dead. Look around you. What do you see? A people divided, downtrodden, and enthralled. Where are the merciful alms of the rich? Where is the just steel of the righteous? I ask you, is this the great nation our brothers and sisters gave their lives to save? You who call this living, dishonor the name of the immortal flames. It is but a slow death. Our enemies surround us. The savage hordes of the Amalja wait beside our roads, strangling the lifelines of trade. Meanwhile, the Garleans make mock of our borders and despoil our land of its natural wealth. We stand on a precipice, yet we do not act. Whether trader or soldier, monetarist or royalist, all must recognize that a divided Uldar stands to fall. Victory and fortune walk hand in hand. Ye who seek glory and wealth, Look not to what little you can snatch from your neighbor, but to the boundless wealth of the world beyond. Now is the time to unite. Now is the time to ride forth. In the name of the Sultana, I beseech you. Line not your own coffers, but those of the immortal flames. Seek not to prosper from Ul'dah, but to restore her to prosperity. As the realm prospers, so shall Ul'dah. As Ul'dah prospers, so shall her people.
Give me a few, Rad. I'll give you an answer.
For Ul'dah!
Together we are one.
Your grace.
Raoban? People of Ul'dah, I, Nanimo, 17th in the line of Ul, address you. Much has been made of the wealth of Ul'dah. Yet those who measure that wealth in coins and carats are gravely deceived. For the true wealth of Ul'dah lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people.
Freaking D-Drive, goddammit.
Beloved subjects, I bid you raise aloft the torch of Ul'dah, that her flames might serve as a beacon for all Eorzea to see.
Long live Nanamo!
Glory to the Sultana!
For victory and fortune, stride fearless into the inferno, for we are, by fire, reborn!
Hey, my flame burns hotter than any of yours ever could. I'm a black mage for a reason.
Forsooth!
The time is now!
I
Fancy meeting you again.
Yeah, I gotta go over. I did the intro for Far Cry 5. Just get past that bit, ready for co-op. I didn't see the option for co-op though. It didn't pop up or anything, so I don't know if it's actually ready or not. I'll have to have another look before I end tonight. So yeah, I should be ready for Far Cry if all goes well. But we should really look for the way to actually join each other's game or something. Otherwise, it's just gonna be a mess. Right. The Ul'dahns have a long history of conflicts with the Amaljar, the beast tribe that worships the primal Ifrit. Judging by your look of distaste, I take it you have encountered them. Hell yeah, I killed Ifrit! You've not done the intro? You was gonna do it on stream. I mean, I can do it on stream as well. I can always restart the game. I really did it to get, well, try and past it and see if I could find the option, but I couldn't really find it. So we're probably going to be co-streaming that beginning bit until we both actually got to that co-op point. The Ul'dahns do not shy from confrontation. If aught threatens their precious prosperity, they will seek to crush it. So have they dealt with Ifrit thus far? Smothering his flames each time he is stoked to life. Could show the secret ending. Yeah, good. Yet he is but one of several problems. Though they have been quiet these past 5 years, the Guardians have not gone away. Meanwhile, refugees continue to arrive in droves, and Ul'dah has no clear policy on how to deal with them. After all, not even the Sultanate's coffers are bottomless. And even assuming they have the coin, resources will ever be finite. Which brings me back to the subject of Ifrit. It has been observed that the Amaljar are summoning him with ever-increasing frequency. Every time they do so, the Ul'dahns send their forces to smite the primal, and though they invariably succeed, each victory is brought with blood. It is a war of attrition which they cannot well sustain. Small wonder then that the Immortal Flames are eager to recruit more members. At such a desperate hour, an adventure of your experience would be a most welcome addition to their ranks. For their sake, I hope that the Flame General's words struck a chord with you. Yet again, Alize is not interested. Alright. Lemons and lemons for the maelstrom. Yeah, I could do that. I could show the secret ending quickly and then move on to the actual intro of the game. Yeah, show the secret engine ending on Far Cry 5. I beat it! Oh, hang on. What the hell was that? Why was I not able to walk backwards? How dare. Here to attend the remembrance service. Be quick. The Admiral's due to give her address at any moment.
The Garleans are another matter altogether.
So much for our alliance.
It's sunk beyond the seabed.
Brothers and sisters of the sea, hearken unto me. Look upon this, our mighty crimson standard, and tell me your hearts do not swell with pride.
I might want to put that back on.
"700 summers have come and gone since our forefathers first ran aground in this fertile bay. In that time, guided by the Mother of Oceans, Limsa Lominsa has grown from humble fishing village to uncontested ruler of the 5 seas and beyond.
Did you look as the Admiral bid you? It is a rather stirring standard, I must say. The Crimson Field is meant to signify the blood of fallen crewmates, while the Black Longship represents a pirate vessel.
When the Garlean Empire marched upon Eorzea, we assembled beneath the Maelstrom Standard, and our Grand Company was reborn. All answered the call, from the Knights of the Barracuda to Hilthier's bloody executioners, and together we met our would-be conquerors upon the field of Cartano. That day, the world bore witness to the united strength of Limsa Lominsa. I swear to you, no army ever fought harder or with more courage, yet many of ours did not survive. Join me now in remembering those who fought in the name of freedom and fell. May their souls be returned to the sea.
Freedom. Yes, they have always been rather fond of their freedom. Much as the beast tribes have. Small wonder. Beneath the surface, one would struggle to tell them apart.
Ooh, burn.
It has been 5 long years since the calamity struck. 5 long years of tireless rebuilding. Yet still the wounds of the calamity fester and weep. But when I stand atop the mizzenmast and gaze out upon our battered and broken vessel, I see an undying spirit. Did we not build all this from the wreck of the Galadian all those centuries ago? Shall we not do so again? Yet there are those who would see this ship of ours sink beneath the waves of the restless Rotano. The Sahagin creep ashore seeking blood for their accursed god.
Those fishback
The Sahagin
bastards.
have risen?
While the mines of Ogomoro spew forth kobolds who push ever south, despoiling our lands as they go. These savage beast tribes will be the first waves to crash against our creaking hull. And behind them swells the grim tide of the Garlean Empire. Even now, the curs fly their flags within our borders. Doubt not, but that they will be upon us ere long. We are well nigh surrounded. Yet there are those among us who would rather turn their swords against their crewmates than our cannons against our foes. How can we hope to repel our many enemies when mutiny breeds below deck? There is but one course left to us. One bearing that will bring us victory over the beast hordes and the Empire both, and see this ship safe to port. We must mend the rift the Calamity has reopened twixt pirate and maelstrom, and stand fast with our adventurer brothers against the coming tempest. Mark ye well, a crew without unity is no crew at all. 'Tis but a mass of drowned men. To me, then, brothers and sisters of the sea, gather beneath the undying crimson standard, and pledge me your strength, your skill, your wisdom. And with the guidance of the navigator, this great vessel of ours shall ride the waves, till sea swallows all.
Long live the Admiral! Admiral Melvin!
Gather the lads!
Oh, where's me cutlass?
I'll follow ye to the seven hells, Admiral.
Ah, where's my cutlass? I love that one. Where's my cutlass?
Fancy meeting you again.
Oh, seriously. Come on. There we go. And now, no voice acting. As the Admiral mentioned in her address, Limsa Laminza is plagued by two beast tribes. The first are the fish-like Sahagin, worshippers of the primal Leviathan. The second are the kobolds, who dwell beneath the earth and take the primal Titan for their god. As if the beast tribe's presence weren't troublesome enough, the Garleans have also chosen to erect a fortress right in the Laminzans' backyard. And that is to say naught of internal strife. As a nation of pirates, there is no end to the blood feuds between the various factions. And while they fight among themselves, the Garleans whet their blades and watch. If the Laminzans are to have any hope of withstanding the Empire, they must first resolve their own affairs. Differences must be set aside, and the primal threat dealt with once and for all. To this end, I expect that they will soon to take decisive action against the beast tribes. Mark my words, the Maelstrom standard will be drenched as deep a shade of crimson ere long. That a capable adventurer like you would be a valuable addition to their crew is beyond question. Alize yet again shows no interest. Calyx, this is Minfilia. You are well, I hope. Would I be correct in thinking that the final remembrance service is now concluded? A moment ago, you say. What a coincidence. Jesting aside, I trust you remember our guests from the Grand Companies. Well, delighted though we are to have them here at the Wakened Sands, It would not do to keep them in suspense any longer than necessary. In short, hurry back! Alright, calm down, I'm on my way back. Jeez, no need to throw a fit. God, people have no patience these days, good lord. Keep that sprint active. I know it's only got 8 seconds left on the sprint, but if we keep pushing the button, maybe we'll get more time out of it. Keep moving. No! No more sprint. Keep pushing it. Maybe we can get another one out of it. Maybe we can get another one out of it before the timer ends. We need sprint. We've got to move. The sea ain't swallowing my flame, that's for sure. No, Chocobo, you will not run faster than me. You will not run faster than me. Get back here. I have sprint. What do you have? How dare you? How dare you beat me here? Eh. Some people let fame swell their heads, but I believe that you also will remain in proportion and firmly attached to your body. Ah, gee, thanks, that's good to know. Yeah, sure, I'll try and keep my head attached. You won't want to see me throw it, just chip my head off and throw it like a pumpkin. Flaming pumpkin at that. I'm the headless horseman. Yeah. Welcome back, Chaotix. Were the Grand Company's leader's words as illuminating as you hoped? Aye, each nation is beset with problems. I trust you see now why your services are in such demand. Would that there were more of you, Chaotix. But you must be tired from your journey. Why don't you rest a while and take a moment to reflect on your decision? Once your mind is made up, pray give the Grand Company officers your answer.
The gods only know what grand company our adventurer friend will keep.
I remember this bit. I don't remember having voices though.
The wheels of change are in motion regardless.
God, that voice. I hate it. I hate that old voice.
Brother, are you certain this course is best?
I want the new voices. I want their more recent voices back. Thank you.
Whatever do you mean, dear sister?
The so-called remembrance ceremonies were little more than standard waving rallies. As though the Calamity and Seventh Umbral Era warranted scarcely a mention.
I hate it. I hate it.
Well, of course they were standard waving rallies. Since you are so observant, mayhap you noticed what mention was made of the Warriors of Light? None. I suppose they must have forgotten the heroes who spared Eorzea a fate worse than the Calamity? No, dear Alize, they haven't forgotten these details. They have elected to omit them.
Wow, he sounds like an ass.
Deep are the wounds the calamity inflicted upon Eorzea. So deep, in fact, that the realm still bleeds. Needless to say, the beast tribes and their primals do little to alleviate the pain. So, the task of salving Eorzea's wounds falls to the scions of the Seventh Dawn, with a little help from our friends, the Grand Companies. Remembrance will yield no remedy. If our world is to heal, we must put the horrors of the calamity behind us.
Our grandfather would never entrust the fate of the realm to despots who rewrite history to their convenience. There must be another way to cure what ails this world, and I mean to find it.
You are most welcome to try. Our paths may differ, but our destination is the same. In time, I dare say we will see eye to eye.
I should hope so.
My lady! We are to escort you!
Hope does not come into it. We share the burden of this fate, dear sister, and will prevail together or not at all.
Okay.
The
But
salve will serve not only to close up our present wounds, but prevent old ones from opening anew.
okay, until their voices change to their new ones, Alphino is now known as the Pompous Brat. And Alize is known as the Spoiled Princess. I hate what they used to be. That's awful. That was terrible. As long as we get to the point, as a black mage, my flame will always be better. Excellent. I feared that the incident with the traitor may have soured your opinion of us. Glad to me to see that it isn't the case. But before we can count you as one of our own, you must be formally inducted into our ranks. Still got an old save on Far Cry 5. Could try the co-op later. Yeah, I can probably do that. It won't be long before I end, to be honest, so we can probably try it a little later. Please proceed to the Hall of Flames and identify yourself to the personal officer. I will notify him of your coming. With your strength joined to ours, we shall surely prevail over our enemies, be they beastmen or Imperials. Considering how long I've gone, I will probably be getting this Grand Company joining sorted. Well, that was creepy. God. What brings you to the Hall of Flames? My name is Chaotic Sonamaru. I believe you are expecting me. I thought as much. You are just as our man at the Waking Sands described. It is an honor to meet you, sir. Now, in order to formalize your... Sir! Speak, Private. Imperials, sir. They fired on a high-wind skyway ship. Scout station's coming down to the west, near Horizon's edge. Bloody hells, of all the times for this to happen. Okay, Alex, there's no time for formalities. The Immortal Flames need your help now. We're in the midst of a large-scale operation against the Amonjar, and we have no one to spare in Western Fan Line. You must get to that ship before the Galleons do. If there are any survivors, see that they do not come to further harm. Now, go. Yeah, I have no idea what tickled them to, but teleporting there and just having them laugh their heads off like that. That was creepy. I want my mount! Oh, neat looking ship. Oh, galleons. Yo! It's Biggs! An adventurer? What are you doing out here? No, wait. Let's find some cover first. Why am I out of breath? The Immortal Flames sent you. How do I know you're not an Imperial spy? You don't even have a uniform. Are you alright, sir? Our scouts reported the attack on your craft. We've come to rescue you. Chaotic Sonamaru, yes? Glad to have you with us. I've not seen a craft of this design before. That traitor Garland has been busy. The secrets of Magitech are ours by right. They are not to be squandered upon the savages of this land. Yeah, I may have ran all the way there, but I shouldn't be tired by just that. We are taking this craft back to the fortress. Dismantle it if you must, and bring the engineer. Someone must pay for Garland's crimes. No, neither can I. They mean to take the ship back to Castrum Meridianum, along with your friend. Wedge, you have to help him. That fool of a Lalafell was hiding inside the tiny Bronco. Nice looking ship. Though not the best place to have taken shelter, I agree. It's the first airship we've built since the Calamity. The first since Master Garland, well, since he went missing. After years of work, she was finally ready for her first test flight. And she was soaring, she really was. Till those bastards blasted her out of the sky. We attack him by command. Killed him quickly and saved the Lalafell if possible. Is that clear, Calyx? Show them what becomes of those who play with fire. Charge! Oh, don't worry. I have somewhat of fire for them. Under attack to arms. I don't play with fire. I can't lie to save my life, alright? Okay? We all know that. I can't lie to save my life. Oh, phooey. My level got synced. I'm apparently too powerful for this mission. Ah, yeah, it was a level thing 24. I kind of forgot that little detail. There's no one left. It's just you. Freaking threw me wrong, why don't you? Sheesh. Everything burns. Scathe. And another one. Scathe. And we play with fire some more. Burn to the ashes. Burn to the ground. Now melt your steel. Why are you attacking me? Why do I have aggro? Gladiator, do your job. You're a tank. Do your role. Freeze its joints and melt its steel. Got nothing on us. Biggs. Wedge, you should have stayed with the ship. That was a close one. Too damn close. So, how's she look anyway? The auxiliary propeller is a dead loss, but I think we can wring enough thrust from the main propeller to get us airborne. A few minor modifications and we should be able to fly the tiny Bronco home. The Imperials will come looking for their scouts, but we can defend this position until the engineers leave. You should go, Calyx. You still have unfinished business to attend to at the Hall of Flames. You're not quite one of us yet. Though anyone who'd seen you in action today would be forgiven for thinking otherwise. Alright, I forgot he was like this. I just wanted to say sorry, you know, for calling you an Imperial spy and all that. Got that one wrong, didn't I? Seriously though, if it hadn't been for you and the Immortal Flame lads here, we'd be chained up in the dungeon by now. I mean, your dead friend. We both are. Wedge. Thank you. Very grateful. Alright, is it going to teleport me back to Uldar, or is it? Yeah. Okay. Are they still laughing there? No, they're gone. Thank God for that. I don't want to be creeped out by laughing people anymore. That's terrifying. Welcome back, Chaotix. Words of your deeds in the field reached me not long ago. Exemplary service. Rest assured that the Garland Ironworks engineers are fine. They were able to get their vessel back in the air before Imperial reinforcements arrived. Your willingness to assist us on such short notice is to be commended. Clearly, your reputation is well deserved. Now then, I believe we have some unfinished business. Shall we continue from where we left off and induct you into the Immortal Flames? Are you ready, Chaotix? Then let us begin. Chaotix Onimaru, you stand poised to enter a sacred trust. The flames of Uldar burn bright, casting light where there is dark and purging evil wheresoever it lurks. We are ever ready to meet the nation's enemies in battle, be they beastmen, galleons, or worse. And at a word from Flame General Raban al-Din, we would gladly lay down our lives to maintain the peace and prosperity of Uldar. To join our ranks, you must forsake all other nations. Only then may you commit yourself to the fire and be reborn as an immortal flame. Burn as one of us, Chaotix Onimaru, and together we shall chase the darkness from Uldar. Will you swear an oath to mark this occasion? What skills I have belong now to Uldar. And Uldar will have need of them in the days ahead. The knowledge and experience of well-traveled adventurers are valuable assets. I'm an asset now, am I? I feel like we've sinned in my... The words left me! I don't want to join the Immortal Flames anymore! Very well, your resolve is plain. Chaotix Onimaru, I hereby confer upon you the rank of Flame Private 3rd Class. Welcome to the Immortal Flames, Private. May you fight to the last for coin and country. Can you hear me, Chaotix? This is Minfilia. An officer of the Immortal Flames contacted me with news of your enlistment. My congratulations, Private Onimaru. What happened to Master Onimaru? What the hell? I have no doubt that you are eager to make the acquaintance of your new comrades, but I would ask that you pay a visit to your old ones first. Remember, though you are now a flame of Uldar, you are no less a scion. Pray, return to the Waking Sands at your earliest convenience. There are some friends here whom I would very much like you to meet. We shall be waiting. It seems your presence is required elsewhere. But before you leave, perhaps you could find a moment to speak with Commander Swift. He does not want to see new recruits go into the field unprepared. Light my fire! Woo! Oh, I'm in caps lock. Why am I in caps lock? Why is that a thing? Ha! Woof! Alright, well, that's it for today. We joined the Grand Company. We killed one of the primals. We showed them our flame is just too powerful. So, we'll be back to this on Tuesday. We'll be getting our mounts back then. Well, we'll be getting the Chocobo and then we can get the access to the other mounts. Look at this. We have so many already. So that'll be good. We'll have the mounts on Tuesday. Get to go around the places way faster. I guess we've got... Good lord, what do we have to deal with? We've got a few dungeons ahead of us, I think. Yeah, we'll have a few dungeons ahead of us and we'll have possibly Titan. Depends on how far it is in there. We'll see what happens. Anyway. Tomorrow I'm going to be on Far Cry 5 with Radka Gamer. We're going to be trying out the co-op mode on that. That said, we both have to kind of go through the intro before we can actually get the co-op mode going. So feel free to join me for that. I will also be showing the secret ending to Far Cry 5 before we go through the whole tutorial. So... yeah, feel free to join in for that. Tuesday, I'll be continuing on with this. We'll be continuing on with the Final Fantasy XIV story mode. So again, feel free to join. That said, thank you everyone for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. I've been having a lot of fun going through the whole of Final Fantasy XIV campaign. It's been weird seeing some things I don't remember seeing before. And goddamn, the voices. Oh god, get rid of them please. I want the new voices. That's it. I'll catch you all next time. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your days and night, whatever you are watching. And I'll see you tomorrow. It'll be at 5 GMT UK time. So yeah. See you then. Take care.